everyone, and welcome to Three Themes Live. Hello, Miss Kyle.
Hello.
We so excited for today.
I am.
You are?
I am.
Yeah.
You can't believe what I learned.
She's doing the big tutorial today, folks.
Big.
So, yeah, I'm
Big.
excited to see what you've learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a really great project for you. Welcome to Three Themes Live, where theme number 1 is something to smile about, theme number 2 is something to learn, and theme number 3 is something to discover. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Three Themes Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I'm so happy that you're here on this beautiful Wednesday fall day. It's the last day of Three Themes Live for us this week, but it's not the last of you seeing us. We've got all sorts of themes in the works, right? And you know what? I couldn't do it without an amazing team behind me and these two right here. We've got Miss Kyle and Allison here. Hello,
Should we go
ladies.
on vacation and make her try?
We should. Yeah, we should.
I've done that before, and you guys do just great.
No, we're going to go on vacation.
Oh, you're
gonna
going to
be
go on
without
vacation.
us.
Oh, I thought you meant like, well, I go on vacation. I go, oh yeah, you got it. No, back to doing it myself. I
to
don't know.
work.
I
Hey.
couldn't do it.
Hey, what?
Look at her earrings. Look how fun they are. They're witch's
those
brooms.
are so cute,
Oh,
Kyle.
They go with
cute.
my outfit.
I love it. You know what? I was looking at the three of us going, gosh, we're all kind of coordinating. Even check out Kyle's nail polish. It's so
Hold it up
pretty
so I
with
can
the
see it.
blue.
Yes.
I mean, what is
A
going
match.
on?
I had to match those guys.
She's down there painting
And we
quickly.
didn't even coordinate this
No,
either.
it wasn't like junior high where we're like,
That's right.
wear your blue shirt.
Yeah, what are you wearing today, right? Hey, we had a fun swig night last night, didn't
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
It was all about sergers. I love doing those swing nights about sergers, Kris, because the more I do them and the more I do them, the more comfortable I feel.
Yes.
And so I think that that's fantastic
That
that we
is
do
so
those. I mean,
true.
you know, I think sometimes people are like, I'm not going to watch swig because I own a serger or I'm not in the market for a serger, but you learn so much.
You really do.
Plus, we're fairly
Yeah.
entertaining at times.
Maybe. Yes and no, I don't know about that one.
Oh, I'm
but
sure.
boy, if Kyle had been there, it would have been
Right.
an
So-
absolute riot.
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah.
so
So
good.
funny thing yesterday, somebody left a pair of toenail clippers on the set.
They What? did?
Yes, they left a pair of toenail clippers
No
on the
idea.
set. Where they come from, I don't know.
I was
But
wondering
I
where
was
they
trying
were.
to teach Eric and lifting my foot up and clipping my toenails in between, you know, when there was like these little breaks that were showing video. He didn't even get it.
He didn't?
No,
No.
he didn't even see. He was just so busy behind the scenes.
He was focused. He
was
absolutely
focused, yep,
focused on
so.
what needed to happen. All right, friends. Well, we are so excited for today because, you know, we did a call out a few weeks ago asking you to send in your autumn pictures. And
wow.
they came from all over the country, and they are gorgeous. And you guys came in hot on this. Let me tell you what, we have so many. I hope we can
man.
get through all of them. But you know what? I absolutely love looking at them. So let's take a look at what we have to show you today.
Isn't that so
All right,
pretty?
the
Looks like
first
a
one we
painting.
got, Janet Hankins. I know, it does look like a painting. She is
does.
our friend from Sherwood, Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is better than taking a Sunday drive because the seat is much more comfortable.
Our friend Becky from Elburn, Illinois.
Oh, Becky, that's so
cool.
pretty.
And that's a gorgeous shot, Becky.
Yeah.
I
from
love that.
That viewpoint. I
Going
love
up
it.
the tree.
Yes. And then coming in from Lake Stevens, Washington, we have our friend Uriah Shaw.
Gorgeous.
Look at that
road.
crimson. You would just love to just drive down that road every day,
Every day.
wouldn't you?
Yep.
Absolutely. And then from the other side of the country, New Jersey, we've got Kathy DeCina sent this in. And again, absolutely beautiful with that
Really?
lake. Oh my goodness.
That tree.
Donna Barshinger, oh my goodness, from Pennsylvania. So beautiful. That tree is absolutely gorgeous. And then our friend Deborah White from Texas. Texas, you got it going on down there too, folks. That's
Yep.
right.
There isn't any part of the country, I don't think, that isn't stunning.
Exactly. Cheryl Arnold sent this and she was actually driving to Asheville.
I hope
on
she
this.
She
wasn't
wasn't
driving.
driving. Someone else.
I have a guess that she was
The
taking the
passion.
picture. Just
Yeah.
from the
She would
viewpoint.
never do that.
No, we're good. Very nice, Cheryl.
Pretty.
And then Sharon, oh my goodness, holy cannoli, Tucson, Arizona.
Gorgeous.
That is quite the sky, is it not? Then our friend Kim Yanko coming in from Stores, Connecticut.
Yes.
Beautiful, lots of beautiful pictures
Yes. Do
going
you
on
know they're in
there.
a drought? They were in a drought.
Are they in a drought?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, at least it's still pretty. And
Yeah.
then Cordy, you all know Cordy. She was on with us on Three Things Live a couple weeks ago, and she has that
Balloon festival.
Balloon
that
festival
starts
in
their
her
fall, isn't that?
backyard.
I know.
In her backyard?
Yes.
She had her family
where
owns
it
property, I
starts.
believe.
Yes.
Cordy, tell me if I'm saying it wrong, but her family
Right.
owns property, and those balloons are just right in their backyard, land in their backyard.
So gorgeous. Then our friend Patricia Hale in New York.
Oh yeah, so fun.
Beautiful.
Wow, absolutely gorgeous. And Fatima Okade. I don't know where you're from, Fatima, but thank you so much for sharing
pretty.
your drive in your neighborhood. Absolutely love that. And Diana Carver, I love this. She
cute.
had to
Look at
show
those
her
little
cute
puppies.
dog.
Yes.
Jumping in the leaves. I mean, who says it's just for the kids to jump in the leaves,
No.
right?
We used to play this game, Fox and Hen.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever do that? Where you made
No.
a path through the leaves.
Right.
We should play it.
Well,
should.
maybe Leanie Herman's dog should play that too.
Yeah.
I mean, there we go. We've got
sweet.
Leanie's dog in the leaves as well. And then Sherry, look at our very own Sherry. This is not where she lives, but it's in between here and where she lives
Right. Oh,
in
nice.
Manaway, Utah,
Oh,
right through the
Manaway.
canyon. Absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And Mary Roll Hawkins from Tennessee. There we go.
Everywhere has beautiful trees.
I know. And you can see that wind blustery look, you know, with the leaves right there. Fern sent this in to us,
daughter
and
in
this is
Alaska,
her
right?
daughter in
Yeah.
Alaska. Yes.
Nice.
Again, absolutely
All
gorgeous.
my leaves fell off my tree in 2 days.
Whoa, you
Wow.
gotta be quick.
I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Renee Koppel was quick. Michigan is where she took this picture from. Love that. And then DC, our friend in the Hampshire. I always say the Hampshire. It's New Hampshire. Anyway, Dee.
She's just wanting to go back to
I know.
her
I
Scotland
just
trip.
think it's too fun. So, Dee, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Our friend Cheryl in New York. Wouldn't you love to look out the window and see that view every day? Absolutely love that. And then Judy McNew in our
Cute.
in the heart of Nebraska. There
yeah.
we go. Absolutely love that. It's her children and her grandchildren there as well, with Patty Merritt in Amory,
I love
Wisconsin.
that. Look at
Oh, wow.
lake.
That is
Okay,
beautiful.
yeah, just send me on that little boat there.
Oh, I just
I'll
wanna
stay
walk
there
through all
day
those
long.
You probably can. That's Tammy's.
That's Tammy,
Oh.
just up the street,
Okay,
right in
I'll have to
Preston,
go.
Idaho. And finally, Jill Reinhold. So beautiful, Jill. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, my goodness.
wow.
You guys,
That was fantastic.
I loved it. Thank you for all of you who
All
sent
week
them
long.
in. All week long. And I've been sending or seeing them coming in on our Facebook group.
Oh,
and
nice.
you know, it's great to be able to celebrate the gorgeous colors that we see literally around the country. And so thank you for helping us do that. We really appreciate it. All right, we hope that brought a smile to you today. Now, moving on to theme number 2, I am so excited, you guys. We have the cutest fall pillow for you today, and you are loving the 24-inch size, right?
I'm loving
Well,
the 24-inch size.
It's over the top. And so we've taken fall over the top with a brand new 24-inch pillow you have not seen before. It's an MGQS exclusive. And Kyle is going to take us step by step on how to do that in just a moment. Connectivity features. This is how you're going to get a very long stitch out. I mean, we don't have a hoop that fits this size.
Now, it tells me that my embroidery is finished.
Uh-huh.
And is it okay to connect your next pattern?
And you're gonna say,
And
heck
I'm
yeah.
gonna say, you bet. Now,
It says heck yeah on
Yeah, it should. That is a projection.
line that up exactly with that little
Wow.
image. That needle comes right down to the very center
Oh my
of that.
goodness.
And
So
if
we
it's
want to
not-
make sure that our stickers are within that embroidery field.
Okay, but do I need to move it up because this fingers
You
press
do.
line is
You want to
like,
make sure that that is right there
Not
in the
fold.
center of my hoop.
So it's recognizing the hoop.
Uh-huh.
It's recognizing where the stickers are. Look at that.
And I'm gonna say, okay,
And then you just start again, and it just matches it up perfectly.
yeah, it does.
Wow.
Three Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover.
Let's go.
Hello, welcome back to
Hey.
Three Things Live. I'm
Yay.
Allison.
I'm Kyle.
And we have a fantastic fall project. Do you like those? Do you like those F words?
Yeah, I do.
Fantastic fall project that we are so excited to show you. This is an MGS exclusive. You can only find it here,
I
designed
loved
by
it.
our very own Allie. And why don't you show them what we're making, Kyle?
Look at this.
This is a fun 24-inch
Acorns.
fall acorn pillow.
Cute.
Did you
Cute.
collect acorns when you were little?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, absolutely love those little caps, putting those on. But this is just one of our projects that we have to show this week, kind of celebrating fall.
Yes. It was so fun to do, and I got a special trick.
You've got a special trick. I can't wait to get started. So as you can see, Kyle's taking the lead today. I'm the sewer. That's always good for a few barrel of laughs.
Yes,
But Kyle,
that's
why don't
good.
you tell us what we're
Me
doing today?
teaching you sewing, yeah. Okay, so we're
Let's
just
move
going to
this
work
over
with
here.
one acorn.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to do.
So there's 4 that you make, but
Yes.
but we're gonna just make one.
Okay. And 2 different things that I'm going to teach you today
Okay.
is how to, what do you call this? Strip sewing,
Yeah, strip piecing.
nails. Okay, so I've sewn this one together, and I cut them off of this one already.
Okay.
But I want to show you, and I cut them by hand because I couldn't find the ruler last night.
Okay, either way is great.
I have one at home, but I wasn't at home.
Okay.
And I'm left-handed, yeah. This is how I want to do it.
All
so
right.
each one of these strips, I think, was 2 inches. So I sewed them down the middle. And
Okay.
you're going to
You just
get,
cut the width of fabric.
right, you're going to get 2 of these, and you're going to sew both together.
Okay.
The darker and the lighter together, okay? Just like I did. And then you're going to press it to the dark.
Okay.
We like to press to the dark.
All right.
Okay, and then I forgot to get the cutter out. There we go. Okay, if you have never used one of these rulers, they
Yeah.
are life-saving.
Yes.
Because do you ever get off on your cutting?
Oh my word! All of a
man.
sudden you're cutting a square and it looks like this.
Yes, yes.
And you're like,
so
what? What
how
happened
did,
here?
How did I do that? Okay, and I'm blind still, so. Okay, what I'm doing is just setting that up on, let me do it the right way. There we go. There we go. I'm setting the edge where 0, 1, 2. I'm going to cut a 2-inch square.
Do you see this dotted line here, Kyle? Sometimes I like to slide it right over and cut on my 0 line, just because then I start with a straight line. Just saying.
Or if you have to cut off the salvage.
Yes.
Great idea. Golly, you're so smart.
Well, you
You're
know.
wicked smart. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off, and I have lined up with that dotted line right there. I hope you can see
I'm
this.
gonna tell you another trick, Kyle,
No.
because I know there's 2 tricks here. Look,
Dark.
see this line right here? If we cut this right here and then you pull this up so that this
Yes,
sew line
yes.
is right there, you're
Yes.
gonna get perfect lines.
Yes, right on your seam.
Yes, right on your seam.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to move that, and I'm going to cut right in there.
Okay.
And your blade just fits in. That's such a nice blade.
Oh, I know, isn't that the femore? I learned something yesterday, Kyle.
Nice, nice.
I learned that if this femore, do you see this big knob right here?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, we had the rep come visit us at the warehouse, and I'm like, you know what, Barkley, I hate this ruler because I can't get in my
No,
stripology.
cutter?
Oh, yeah.
Cutter.
Rotary cutter, thank you. I hate this because I can't get in my stripology or
Okay.
my Wonder Curve
Yeah.
because this big knob blocks it when you
Oh.
put this out.
Uh-huh.
You have to actually go up and down like this, and then you do not have that problem. So those of you, if you have ran into that problem with the Femore rotary blade,
That's a good idea. And
There you go.
And that's your best pressure
yeah,
anyway.
it's your best
You don't want to
pressure
go
anyway.
along like this.
Well, I was going along like that. Okay, perfect. All right,
Okay,
sorry,
so-
I'm hijacking.
that's okay.
I will
That's
keep
okay.
my mouth shut and
No,
just listen.
No, you won't.
Now,
Okay, so now
all right,
I relined
now
it up.
she's thrown down the gauntlet.
See, you already did. Okay, so I've lined it up on the 0. And I've lined this line up on my seam, which I have already pressed. If you haven't pressed it, then you could have a little bit of wiggle room. Don't do that. Okay, so I'm going to cut this 2 inches, okay, because that's what each one of my strips is. So I'm going to go to 2 inches. And this is a lot better than trying to do it. And I love that it's just 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches, because you've got to cut like 34 of them. Okay, that's all I'm going to cut today. But look at how fast and easy that was. And they're all exactly the same size. I love that. I love that. Okay, so then we came, and to do the patchwork that we have, you're just going to put them backwards, opposite of each other, and you're going to nest those seams. You want to just quickly sew that? What'd you say?
Yes,
She won't
Kyle,
do it.
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. I win. That's all that matters.
It's like the quiet game in the back of the car.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna set this to my
Oh, yeah.
1/4 inch seam because I don't have that. So there we go.
Look, I knew something.
Yep. All right, we're sewing today on the Brother NQ 3550, which is a great sewing machine. And I'm just gonna set that so that I get a 1/4
Do you know
inch
what I
seam.
did the other day?
What?
I sewed a bag with a couple layers of batting and folds and stuff, and I didn't have any trouble at all. None at all.
Would you like me to do another one?
Yes, you might as well.
Okay.
You might as well. That way we can put them together. Okay, look at that. Because she nested them, they are right on. Okay?
Ooh. I didn't
What's
feel
that?
if this was nested, so I may be using
Oh, okay.
Jack the Ripper. It is Halloween week.
It is. It is. It's all good. It's all good. And they're all 1/4 inch seams. And yeah, okay, so this is one that I have all put together. Well, mostly put together. So this, I always want to put it upside down. This is what we have just done. You have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it just takes 8 sets of these squares. And you're just putting them opposite of each other. So then I sewed them all together. That's what you need to do. Then you come in and this
Another handy tool.
handy dandy tool. This is called the Mini Simple Folded Corner by Doug Leko. It was so darn easy. Look, I said darn.
Okay.
Darn easy to use.
What did you tell me when you came up here?
I was going to tell everybody it's so damn easy.
No, not that, Kyle.
I thought you wanted me to say that.
You said that you YouTubed it because it couldn't
yeah.
be that easy.
I'm done. I'm
Kyle's
done.
speaking my language right there, but that is not what I meant her to say. In fact, Eric told her, no, do not say that.
It's not my fault, Eric. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we've got our whole acorn. I was going to say, sorry. It was so easy.
You're going to get us kicked off the show.
Let me say it again.
Yeah.
That was Eric. Okay, so the Doug Leko mini folded ruler is,
Right.
it was
So dang easy.
So easy that I'm like, there's got to be a trick to this. There's got to be a trick to this. I watched Suzanne yesterday, and then I went on, and before we came up, like within a half an hour before, I'm like, I better watch another video. And it honestly was that easy. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so my squares.
Do you want me to iron that for you?
Yes, if you would, please.
Yes. Because
And
it's much easier if you have a flat iron.
And then I also.
I love this iron. Get a little
Yes, I
steam.
also forgot a square that I need. Sorry. And the one thing that I like about this pattern
Yes.
is that they have all the pieces labeled. So then I took a washable pen.
Yeah.
And I label them.
Okay.
I learned my lesson a long time ago. Label, label.
Do you know what else works great, Kyle?
What?
Alpha Clippies.
Oh, that's true. I do have some. I do have some of those.
Yeah.
But I never think about using those.
I'm just
They're
saying.
right in my drawer.
I'm just saying.
Do you use them?
Yes.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have to, because then it's got the letters on it.
And you don't have to wash them off.
Oh, you're like smart. Again. Okay, so the Doug Leko ruler, you can make pretty large,
Yes.
large squares or half square triangles, whatever you call them. So all I'm doing, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, why can't I do this? Let me do it. Oh, lean back, Kyle. I'm gonna do this on this one, because it'll
Okay.
be easier. Okay, so this is part of your acorn. Let me show you the part that we're
Okay.
gonna do. This part right there.
Right.
Don't fret about that. And you see you got the stars too?
Yep.
Don't fret about them, because you're gonna do them so easy. Okay, I'm putting them right sides together, right on that corner, okay?
Okay.
And I know that is 1.5 inch. Oh, I'm setting this up wrong-sided, because
Yeah,
I'm
because you do
left-handed.
have to pay attention to the side. Yep.
Okay, all right, so I know this is a 1.5 inch, what do you call this? Square.
Yep.
So, there it is. Look at that.
Right, you're just going to line it.
I line that-
You're going to line that square, line it up on the 1.5 inch, because that's what you want to trim that off.
Yes, and that's on your black line right
Yes.
there.
No
No big
more,
deal.
No more taking your pencils. No more.
No.
No more drawing across. No
Nope.
more any of the things.
Yep.
Okay.
And all I'm gonna do, because it's got my seam allowance figured
Yes.
out right there.
Right.
So I'm gonna cut that. I love
I
that.
mean, I can't tell you how many times my shoulders hurt from bending over and doing. In fact,
And how
we
many-
should have given this to Judy because she just did 240 for one quilt, half square.
She should be doing
I mean,
this
not
one.
half squares, but,
look at
flipping
how simple
folds.
that was. And all she's gonna do is line up that
Just right on the edge here.
on the corners.
Yep.
Yep. Corner to corner. I don't have to sit there and mark 250 squares.
But the magic part comes when I iron this. Magic always comes with the magic iron. Okay, Darth Vader, here we come.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
This is one of my favorite parts also. How many times do you have to go back and
Readjust or trim
it?
or any of those
Trim
things.
all those dog ears off or whatever.
There you go.
Look at that. You can make it, and they have it set up that you could make it so it lines up and you don't have to do any trimming.
Right. And that's especially great when you're working with plaids, because how many times do you cut off that plaid?
yes.
That you can actually see it through the Doug Leko ruler. Every time you have plaids,
And
you
they
can,
do
you
have
can
it-
stack them, you know, do a couple.
They have it so you could work with an oversized.
Yes.
I did not study that one because I wasn't doing it that way. So I studied this one.
That was a fantastic
Okay.
tutorial,
Wasn't
Kyle.
that easy?
Yes.
All right.
So that is as hard as this pattern gets. So if you're looking for a beginner-friendly pattern, it's just absolutely fantastic.
That easy. That
Yep.
easy. And then I've sewn pieces together.
Yep.
And there's that.
Yep.
And then I do the same thing on here. And then I also, for the stars, you're going to do that same exact thing.
Right.
You just measure your squares that you are cutting up. That's all there is to it. And you're going to make 4 of these squares.
Kyle, that was so fun.
I'm so
You
good.
did a fantastic job.
And I'm sorry about saying bad word.
Oh, you know.
nice and easy.
Luckily, we're among friends.
Yes.
Girlfriends forgive
yes,
other girlfriends.
Yes, and besides, no big deal.
Right.
It's a simple folded corner.
Yep. All right. Well, we
Ruler.
have the pattern.
Yes.
We also have a kit. We also have the Doug Leko Mini Simple Folded Corner Ruler on our website. And if you really would like the Stripology, it's not under Live as 3 Things at 3, but we also have it. Oh yes, it is under there because
Good job.
I think we have a magic mind reader behind
We
the
do.
scenes who got that added
Good job.
instantly.
Good
Her
job.
name is Shelby. She's darling.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
she's so funny.
Yes. All right. So I would suggest this is absolutely great. We're going to be back in just a minute because sometimes you make these 24-inch pillows and you're like, now what?
Yeah.
Now what do I do? Where should we put this?
Oh,
so
we
let's
got
bring
ideas?
Yeah, I have some ideas. In
Good.
fact, let's bring Kris on because she has some ideas too, and we're going to talk about that. We'll see you in just a minute.
Okay, bye.
I talked her into joining this year.
Yeah, the club has such great value.
I will be a lifelong club member, subscribed on year 1.
It's time to come join your girlfriends in the club. You'll have access to an amazing community, designs, patterns, deals, and prizes throughout the year. Get in on the early bird pricing between now and October 31st. Purchase the Club 2026 and you'll be automatically registered for all the fun.
I've been in the club since it began. I'm actively actually doing things and downloading things and using things in it, and it really is worth it.
Cute patterns and demonstrations, and it's like, well, if you're in the club, you get it free. And I thought, they're not hard projects, just simple, and I can go through when I want to sew, and there's so much more than what you pay for it.
This week on 3 Things Live, we learned how to easily cut and sew curves. Then we turned those into some pretty posh Christmas quilts.
So cute. We had Jenny Pettigo from So Kind of Wonderful drop by. She taught us some awesome techniques on a long arm quilting machine.
We also learned about coloring and how it can be simple self-care. Plus, we took a super fun personality quiz that taught us a little bit about our individual sewing psyche. 3 Things Live is keeping it real, live every Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain and 3 p.m. Eastern. Tune in and discover what you've been missing. My goodness, I feel amazing.
So learn about this and so much more by clicking the links below. 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile
Something to learn.
and something to discover.
Let's go. All right, welcome back, everyone. Oh my goodness, this pillow is so cute.
I know. And look at the
darling.
back, 'cause that's
I
the backing
love
you're
it.
going to get too.
I
Isn't that
really
so fun?
love it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Let's look at that back. I'm loving those colors.
I know.
It
That's
reminds
like the
me of
pictures.
all the pictures that we've been
Fall.
looking at, right?
Right.
Okay, so this comes in the kit as
Yes.
well.
And the binding.
And the
And
binding.
Okay, everything
Everything
there.
you need, except for
Everything's
the ruler.
included. I think Kyle needs to do the everything's included dance. Don't you know about the dance?
No.
Oh, well,
I see, look at her. She's like,
only special people get to do it, Kyle. Oh yeah, there we go.
You have to sing Everything's Included.
Everything's
Everything's included.
There we go. You're such a good sport, my friend.
Yeah.
All right,
You owe me.
guys. Well, that was a great tutorial. I love using the Doug Leko ruler whenever I can. You know, sometimes we think, we could do that super fast without it. But you know what? If I'm going to buy a ruler, I want to get the most out of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if I'm going to work with tiny squares,
Yes.
then I'm going to use all the tools.
Yes.
And that's the thing is that sometimes you have a little leeway when you work with those bigger flip and folds.
Oh,
but
yeah.
when you're working with tiny
don't have a
squares,
lot of
you don't
leeway.
have a lot of leeway.
No,
You're
and
absolutely right.
This way I didn't have to draw the line,
Yes.
Right.
sew it, cut
Cut
it.
it, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of
It just
helps you
made
with,
it fast.
be a
And
little
that-
more efficient, right?
Yes, I'm
we
all
love
about that.
Well, fun, great pillow. I'm excited about it. And I think something like this is going to look perfect perhaps on a front porch. That's right, 24 inches, that's a pretty big pillow, right? But how adorable could it be to extend all of the fun outside your home? And so, just like how quilting can spill over into other areas of our life. Sometimes when we think about quilting, some of those same principles of texture and design and color and balance and symmetry, all of those things can actually translate into how we decorate other parts of our home. And during theme number 3, we're going to share a few discoveries of how that can actually be out on your front porch, just like this pillow is. So I gave the assignment to Allison here to say, you know what, Allison, you've got a fun front porch. It's nice and big. And I would love to see how you decorate that front porch using this pillow. And she definitely came
every
through.
season?
Nope,
No,
just for
for
the
this
Acorn
pillow.
pillow.
Yeah.
So it was so fun. So my first assignment, Kris did this twofold. The first one had to be make the Acorn pillow because you can't
that's right.
decorate.
Oh darn, now you have
without
the
the
pillow.
front porch.
Yeah.
So I do have quite a large front porch, and so also this works with smaller front porches. You just have to look about scale.
Yeah.
So the first thing is you have to decide what is your focal point.
Exactly. Now that focal point is going to be your visual star of your porch, right? So did you decide, Allison, that the pillow was going to be your focal point?
I decided the pillow.
Okay. So there's other ideas that you could have for that. You could have like a front door could be your
Right.
focal point with, a wreath or a paint color. Sometimes people paint their doors,
I've got mine
different
a
colors,
kind of a
right?
pink.
Exactly. And that kind of becomes the star of the show, right?
Right.
Or if you have a seating area. I love this. Tell us about your seating
So
area.
we have 2 rocking chairs that sit on our front porch, and we also have a patio that we have a focal point. So this is really fun. Our front porch is covered, and so I have a little bit more leeway on here, but I'm able to put a little bit of furniture out there. I'm able to put maybe some big decor. So I absolutely love to decorate the front porch because I have 2 sides.
Exactly.
As well.
And I think, Allison, as I'm looking at these pictures, I think that everything that we're seeing here is actually supporting or leading our eye back to that main focal point as well. So it all goes together really well. All right, let's talk about another design principle, and that is balance and symmetry.
Okay.
How do you think you've done that here on your front porch?
Okay, so Abby, if we can go back to the picture of the whole front porch, and maybe we'll just leave it. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so with balance and symmetry, you kind of want your focal point to be on one side, and then you want your eye to travel. And so you have got to make sure that when you're putting that your eye has something to travel with. So you want to either create a V or create a diagonal so that your eye travels. So here, as you can see, I have some pumpkins, I have my wreath at the bottom, so my eye is traveling in a diagonal up to the top where that pillow is.
Well, and what I'm also seeing here, Allison, is I think you've done a great job of what a designer would call visual weight. Tell us a little bit more about visual weight.
Okay, so the weight is if you have too many heavy things on one side and then light things on another, then also that is not symmetric.
Right.
I mean, and so you've got to make sure that you have some heavy items, some light items, some accessory items. And the other thing about visual weight, and I think this is where a lot of people make mistakes, and it's not on the download, is that every time you take a picture, think of when you're taking a group picture, what do you tell all the people?
Smile.
Smile.
Get in
And
close.
Get in close.
Okay.
So you
you're
want
not
to
spreading it the
so you
whole.
want to bring everything in close.
That's right. So a lot of it is like scale and proportion, right? I'm seeing a lot of color harmony going on here, where you've got some base neutrals, you're accenting with some colors of orange, which is really pretty. Love that. A lot of people use like terracotta pots to be able to, also give more balance with the visual weight as well as the colors. So pots, cream, flowers, navy accents would be really pretty for the fall. Texture and layering. Talk us through that a little bit.
So I wanted the pillow to be the focal point. I could have brought a quilt out, but I didn't want it to detract from my focal point of the pillow. And the
Let's
pillow is
take
already
another
quilted.
photo here, Abby, and take a look. Yeah. Okay, keep going. So with texture and layering, we're talking.
So we're talking wood. I have a wood box underneath on I have metal. That's a metal. See how that wood box is there. I have some
There's the-
floral, some fabric. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I have just all kinds, some metal in my clock behind there that also has a wood
I love
accent.
that. And of course, we can't forget the quilts, right?
No,
We gotta, you know,
Yep.
it's okay to add a quilt to your
Yes,
front porch
absolutely.
too. I mean, know that it will get a little weathered, right?
Right.
I would not put my, you know, quilt that I am just
Right,
about
like
to
I wouldn't put
enter
the old
fair,
So Kind of
you know?
Wonderful
Right.
out there, but I
But-
mean, these are two things that are a little bit more simple that I don't mind. If they get a little bit wet, I can throw them in the washer. I
Mine
mean,
has a
they're made
corner
to-
protecting it, so I
Nice.
put it up in the corner. This is making me feel really good.
And depending on where you live, maybe you don't want to leave your things out on the front
No.
porch. Maybe they wouldn't last 5 minutes.
They blow off.
Bring them into your entryway.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
you
know,
go.
so bring all of
Yeah.
these designs.
Yeah,
entryway.
absolutely. You know, we also talk about repetition and rhythm, all of those things. I mean, these are really great design principles that, again, not only, you know, translate to our quilting, but also translate to decor in our home or outside our home. And I think the most important thing that I take away from all of this is the idea that I want to ask myself the question, what is the mood that I'm trying to create, or what is the feeling I'm trying to create when people come up to my home?
Right.
And so maybe that's a question you could ask yourself is, you know, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. I don't want you to look at this, you know, beautiful porch of hers and say, oh, I could never do that.
Right.
Because certainly you could in your own way,
Right.
right? If it makes you happy, if it makes people feel welcome when they walk up to your home, then you've done it absolutely perfect, right?
Yes, yes. We also put some rockers out on our porch, and as I was learning my crocheting, I do that every
Yes.
night. And I also put a smelly candle on there
Oh,
with the
yes,
light and
yes.
stuff,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
could smell that as I'm just. I look like Grandma sitting on the front porch.
Hey, there's nothing wrong
no,
with that.
I am a grandma.
Maybe you
You
don't
are.
want people to stay.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, take the chairs away, you know.
Depends on however you want to look at it. It's your home.
Exactly.
It's the feeling that you want to give, right?
They get the idea that they're not really welcome if I leave the hose all over the driveway, all over the sidewalk. They don't want to go through that.
Right, right. And so, like Allison said, maybe you do it on purpose, maybe you don't.
Yeah, and just having it clean and fresh.
Yes,
Sometimes
exactly. It makes you
that's
happy
the
too.
best.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So, Kris, I know that at your house, you don't have as large a front porch as I
don't.
do.
Uh-uh.
And so how would you take those design principles and translate into yours? Because I know you decorate your front porch.
I do. You know, I have a bench. I should have brought some pictures, but I do have a bench in the front, but it's not up against the wall of the house because I don't have that space in front of there. So it's actually at a different, you know, area. It's just like perpendicular to the door. And I can decorate it with pillows or quilts. But then in the corner by the door, I'd have something like, you know, when you talk about visual weight or different heights and balance, that's where I might put my pots down low, but I also might put a pot up on a stool of some
Right.
sort, you know, and have some different things happening there. So I love decorating the front porch. I'm not much of a decorator on the inside of my house.
Yes, she is.
I don't know.
Yeah, she is.
I as far as holidays, I would say,
Right.
you know, as far as holidays, I really love to decorate the front porch. It's just one of my
Welcoming.
favorite things to do, and it's a great way to welcome
Right.
people
Can
in.
I just say?
Yeah.
Some of these things you could thrift. Go thrifting
Absolutely.
and things.
Yes.
I mean, you can add to
Yes.
that with some fabric that you find at a
Find-
thrift store, or
yeah.
a blanket, I mean.
Old apple crates would
Yeah.
be perfect,
Yeah.
right?
Right, pallets
You
and-
could do all kinds of things. Grab some pumpkins at this time of year.
Yes.
To
Don't
be able
carve
to
'em.
have that. Oh yeah, don't carve
No.
them. You're in for a
All right,
mess
so
if you
Kathy,
do that.
Kathy says that hers would blow away. Kathy, I'm going to give you a little tip because
Okay.
we live at the mouth of a canyon and we get those winds every
Same
single
here.
night. I'm telling you, zip ties.
Oh,
Zip
yeah.
ties. And so when I
Good
decorate my
idea.
porch, then I just grab a couple of zip ties, and I actually, you can see on my pillow that I actually thread those zip ties through and zip tie everything to the to wherever it
That's a
needs to
great
be.
idea.
That's a
and
cool
so,
idea.
Or you could also use a little bit of wire.
Sometimes
I mean, you know.
I put rocks at the bottom.
Yes.
So if you've got an opening in a pillow, you could just put some rocks in there like that and then have that weighted
Right.
as well.
I wire my Christmas trees in December to actually the porch or to the railing that goes around.
That's
and
awesome.
then I don't have to worry about it because there's nothing worse than all of a sudden
Chasing
the wind
it.
comes up and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're out of town or
But
whatever.
You know what? I really love what you said earlier, Allison, that even if you may be thinking, you know what, I can't do my front porch. I'm a little nervous about whether it be theft or whether it be things flying away
Weather,
or the
yeah.
weather. Go ahead, take these same design principles, put it into the entry way, or find a special place in your home that makes you feel good. You know, sometimes we get overwhelmed with creating in our homes and we just go, oh my gosh, I can't, there's just too much, I can't do it, there's too much stuff. Find the one space, just find the one space in your home that you can make beautiful so that it makes you feel happy, right? And
I
it
love
brings
that.
you joy. So, you know, again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just go at it. And if it makes you smile, then it's done very well. All right, friends. Well, we hope you enjoyed a few thoughts about, you know, those design principles that spill out everywhere in our lives. And if you would like to have a free downloadable technique sheet on all of those principles that we just discussed, here we go, guys.
Good job.
Here we go. We have, it's called Front Porch Design Principles.
Nice.
Like I said, it's a free download. Go ahead and print it out, put it in that 3-ring binder, and now you have something to refer to the next time you're thinking about, you know what was it that they were talking about when, you know, I'm getting ready to, you know, decorate for the holidays, or I'm getting ready to decorate for summer, or spring,
And
whatever it might be.
These
Here are those
layering
design
principles go for inside as well?
Absolutely,
Any place you're
absolutely.
decorating.
So any place, mantles are perfect.
Shelves.
You bet.
Yeah.
Anything like that. So we hope you enjoyed, you know, thinking about that and kind of seeing how it translates into your home. We'd love to see your pictures too. If there's a special place in your home that you are really proud of, take a pic, share it with us on Friends of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop page, because it all inspires us, and
Right.
we love it.
Yes.
So think about the design principles, see how it, you know, coordinates into and translates into what you're doing in your homes, and we would love to see. All right, everyone. Well, I think that wraps things up for us today. Thank you so much for being here. We're so incredibly grateful. Before we leave, we have a couple more announcements for you. First off, Gingerbread Christmas. It is the one-day Kimberbell event. We have it coming up November 21st. If you haven't done that yet, you might want to sign up. It is virtual, and if you sign up before November 7th, you're guaranteed to get those kits in time. So definitely sign up for
Is that a pillow?
Well, it's a whole event that you're going to be able to
There's
do
a
several
really pretty
projects.
cloche that you make a gingerbread tree inside.
And the cloche is included.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's pretty fun, right? Yeah, and then don't forget that Friday is the last day to sign up for our early bird pricing of the club. So make sure you do that because it's an incredible deal, and we want all of you to be a part of the club 2026. We don't want to have you miss out on that. So definitely sign up before the price goes up. And then finally, we want to let you know that we have our sew case going on. This is for those of you who are local. It's an in-store Baby Lock presentation, and it's done virtually through Baby Lock, but it is in store. All right, so that is this coming Saturday, November 1st from noon to 3. And Allison, I understand that it's going to be a sew-in as well?
Yep, so just call the store, get signed up, and they will give you all the details. But you can bring your projects and sew along right
Get
while
out.
that is,
I know. I think that sounds like a great time.
It's a great
Good
time to
idea.
hang out with some
Yeah.
girlfriends, meet some new girlfriends, and
Exactly.
spend the day in the store.
And why not? This is the time of year when we got to get busy, right?
Right.
We got lots of stuff to do.
Do you have to sign up if you want to sew?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
but
there's
otherwise you
limited
don't have to
space.
sign
Right,
up.
but otherwise just come, they'll set up a chair, you can just watch right along with your
Nice.
girlfriends.
Okay.
And one thing that I haven't mentioned is when it is open sew like that and you come in to sew, it's 20% off your purchase.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, locals,
That's really
come
good.
on in.
Yes.
All right, everyone. thanks again for being with us. We are done for the week for Three Things Live, but we hope you'll join us tonight for Comments Sold. That's at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We've got lots of great stuff planned. And then again on Friday morning, Comments Sold. And I mean, it's the fun never stops.
Yeah, it's Halloween this week. So,
yeah.
Are you dressing up?
Well, yes.
Of
I may
course.
dress up for Comments Sold. You never know.
You never know. You'll have to tune in to find out what Allison is. All right, everyone. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.